You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 2. Chill!
You. So you thought Ken was going to get his interview, huh? Nah, sir. Yo, it's Aaron Sands out here, 1/3 of the Premier Boys podcast, owner of Shot by Sands, and co-creator of YPG. And today, I'm hosting the interview for the season premiere of the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And speaking of Mr. Gentleman, I have the man, the legend himself, co-founder of YPG, founder of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Media, actor, promoter, my bro, Ken, Mr. Gentleman. How we doing, bro?
Yeah, thank you.
Say what up to the people, man.
Yo, you know, y'all, this is your boy Ken. Y'all told us to show. Y'all already know it's me. Hey, thank you, bro, for that dope introduction. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Call me a legend. Wow, I'm not shocked about that. Wow.
Yeah, you out here, but you got different platforms and everything, and you getting known now. So you definitely a legend now. You've been doing it for a minute. Definitely appreciate all you actually contributing to like not only just social media, but to like the people, to the masses. Yeah. So without further ado, we gonna get right into this.
Before we start, by the way, this is my first ever podcast interview from anybody. So you should feel special with Aaron Sands. This is my first interview ever.
That.
No platform has not interviewed me yet. So
I appreciate that. Thank you for the opportunity.
And to do it on my own show, that's pretty dope.
It helps though. It works out either way, every way though. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's get it.
So we gonna get into it. We just finished, season 1 of the, Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. You had a lot of guests, a lot of people came through, push their brands, their shows, everything. We even talked about wrestling for a little bit. You feel me?
Sure.
So out of all the episodes you did, what do you feel was your most impactful episode and why?
This is hard because all my guests that I had was amazing. We have a lot of good talk, a lot of brands. But if I had to pick a top 3, I got 3 favorite guests that have made the show impactful. Number 1 is Pam, because her episode grew really, really fast. That was like the fastest growing episode I had. What she talked about was very educational. You can learn a lot from it. A lot of people who hit me about her episode were like, "Oh my goodness!" Like I learned so much about what she was talking about. Talking about credit and her brand and stuff like that. And so I appreciate her for doing that. Number 2 is Miss Molly Podge, because she does we both were shy. We were doing this interview, but she did not sound shy. She handled like a professional. Like boom, like if y'all listen, y'all know that it was normal. You have to like she was. You
found it was pretty natural.
Yeah, but really deep inside, she was scared as you know what.
Yeah.
But I appreciate her for doing it, and she really enjoyed it, and I think that was one of my underrated episodes, I could say, because I feel like y'all should check that episode. I should get more props. And number 3 is Mally Mal.
Yeah. Because I like that episode.
Yeah, because Mally Mal, like I said, felt really unnatural. We felt we got more deep into music, a lot about what he's doing and stuff like that. I feel like, and that was like my first face-to-face interview, so it was more connected, you could say.
And it's funny you mention that, because it's really hard to being the fact that Mally Mal is a busy person. He moves around a lot, takes care of a lot of things. Yeah. It's really hard to get him in one place and sit him down and do an interview. So the fact that you were able to do that speaks volumes. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, it was hard to track that man down, very hard, but I managed to do it, and yeah, I appreciate him for taking the time to be on my show. I'll do ready for new music for you though, bro. Let's go.
Okay. So check this out. Out of everything that you've done, all the things that you tried to do for season 1, do you feel that you accomplished the goals you set for season 1?
In a way, yeah, I feel like I did. I feel like more people should listen to the podcast. I just wish, and I would hope season 2 I get more audience. I know it's gonna take time, but I just want more people to listen. That's my only thing. But
okay,
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into some controversial issues real quick in season 1. We're still touching on that. There was one episode that kind of caught my eye real quick, and I had to actually listen to it twice. It was episode 4. All right, and you touched on a lot of topics. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed a bit personal, honestly. So do you feel like over the course of like season 1 and now you got the Premier Boys podcast and everything, a lot of different things is going on, do you feel like your views change over the course of the season?
No, it didn't. Next.
Okay, all right.
Nah, but that that episode, like originally that was supposed to be PM episode, but I guess something happened that like maybe that weekend that guy was coming rubbing the wrong way. I'm like, you know what? After let me just air this out and get out my system, because I know if I keep it in, it's gonna.
It's really important that you're able to let that out and let people know what you're feeling. You know, a lot of times, especially nowadays, a lot of people find it hard to do it, and the fact that you were able to do it was pretty good. So,
hey, you ain't know me, son. You ain't know. I usually hold stuff in, but I think now it's time for me to start opening up and more, and instead of let the feeling take over.
All right, and that's good. It's good that you actually now have the avenue to do so. Yeah. So looking back at that, if there's one thing you could change about season 1, what would that be and why?
Honestly, nothing really. It just other than a lot of technical difficulty parts. A lot of my episodes got technical difficulty. That was like my only issue. But other than that, I wouldn't change anything. I appreciate how season 1 done.
Okay. All right, so there's no regrets on this side. That's always good. That's always good.
I just know season 2 gonna be a lot better than season 1. That's all I know.
Okay, well that's what we're looking forward to, man. All right, so going straying away from season 1, we're getting into the brands now. There's a lot that you do. You have YPG. You have the media situation. You even dabbled in acting a little bit. How did you even get into acting, actually?
All right, so I started acting when I was younger, started in my church. It was just normal, they need somebody to do a play. I was a part of it. I did like maybe three plays in church. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say, oh, you're really good at it, Always thought about doing acting my whole life. But then I had the opportunity to actually take it a little further when somebody I know, she gave me the information because she was in acting class that I used to be in. She sent me the information about it. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to check it out. So I checked it out. I appreciate Mr. Mel Williams for the opportunity, because it was really hard doing the acting. Like, I thought it would be easy. I thought it would be like 1, 2, 3, but it was hard. Okay. I was really shy. He really tried to break my shyness. Yeah, and he did that. I did 2 plays out of the acting. The one was the Zoo Story, which was my first play, and then I did the King Lear.
Yeah, I was actually there for that one. That was pretty dope.
Yeah, and I know the Zoo Story, I mean, I could have done better, but I feel like King Lear, I really broke out, and then everybody was like, wow, Ken, I didn't know you could act like that. Even he was impressed. He's like, wow. He's like, you use every step that I taught you, and stuff like that. But then I went to audition, and I didn't get the role after I thought I'd go to audition, I get the role. I kind of stopped for a while. I kind of felt discouraged for a very, very long time,
So, do you think we'll be able to see Ken the actor again?
Yes, we do. I actually, I can't announce it yet, but I am a part of a project in the future. I was waiting for it to be released so I could talk about it, but I can't talk about it right now. Okay. But just, shout out to Nazi, my cousin.
Hey, so she's doing big things out here as well with the acting, too. So that's dope that y'all teaming up on that. All right, straying away from the acting part, we're going to get into the promotion. All right. Being like, going through different clubs and everything, going to different venues, different parties and everything, based off like the exposure that you're getting from that, what made you jump into that line of work as a promoter? It was 2 people that want me that I wanted to get into promoting. First was my sisters, because the legendary Hunger for More. They used to be big promoters. They brought LeBron James and other stuff. I went to their event one time when I first turned 21, and it was an event in the city called Republic. It don't exist no more. Mm-hmm. I went there, and I was chilling in the VIP section. I'm like, okay, and I met a model from Top Model there. Interesting.
And I don't think I ever told you this. I'm not sure if I ever told you this. I don't remember.
I don't remember hearing about this one.
It's probably a long,
So tell the people.
So I'm up there. Met a Top Model. I think her name was Kia. I think she was on. I forgot what season Top Model she was on. She didn't win, but she was on like season 3, I think.
Okay, early seasons.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there chilling, watching my sisters do their work, and I was like, yo, I could get used to this. But back then, I wasn't really big into partying though. So And for everybody at the time, everybody from my team, it wasn't 21 yet. So all I couldn't really do much. But then later, when all my people did turn 21, my sister introduced her to, NYC Compton, and he was doing parties and stuff like that.
Yeah, shout out to NYC Compton real quick.
Yeah, shout out to Compton. And he would we would go to the parties as support. And I think to myself, I talked to my daughter, yo, I think we could do this. But we didn't know how to get into it. They gave me the opportunity, and then I brought Rondell along to it.
Okay.
So that's how the promotion started. We've been doing it for 7 years, going on 8 years. So
sounds like I make a dope team right here. Y'all killing these streets, man. Definitely.
You already know, son. You already know we killing it, so we killing out here.
All right. So promoting aside, acting aside, now we're getting into the podcast and the different shows that we're doing right now. And there was a few posts that I saw and a few conversations that we had regarding this. So would you mind telling the people what is Mr. Gentleman's Lifestyle Media?
All right, Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Media is the YouTube version of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, the actual brand, where it's gonna be a YouTube show basically on the audio from my interview from Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, gaming context, some original shows, stuff like that. It's doing development, so it's not done yet, but I do inspirational quotes. So once it's together, I'll set up a release date, and y'all would know when pop up.
Okay.
Let's look out for the post.
All right. So with the new media blast for the lifestyle, Mr. Gentleman, for the brand Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle, what goals are you aiming to accomplish? What's your mission here?
For Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle brand as a whole, basically to make it to a franchise. Got the podcast, got the media coming out. I want to think about doing a clothing line, Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle clothing line. Maybe a lounge. I want to have a lounge of it or something, or office or studio something more like it. Yeah, I just want to do a lot. And of course, with YPG too, they both brands is separate. So YPG, we got YPG TV, YPG Sounds. Basically, both brands is both different brands for different reasons, where we can make separate franchise for each brand. Which
actually, I'm glad you mentioned that because it brings me to my next question.
All right, cool.
All right, you have YPG and Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Media at the palm of your hands right now, right? Do you intend to incorporate both brands together like a mashup? And if so, how?
I believe it's possible to do it. I can't say how right now, but I think it's possible to do it if I really want to do it. But I feel like, Mr. Gentleman is more personal, it's more me. And, Mr. Gentleman is more me, and,
Okay, it's more of like a you thing. You want to be able to just sit there and build, this is more part of you.
Yeah.
Whereas with the YPG situation, it's a part of a whole team.
Yeah, whole team. Yeah.
And they all bringing pieces together. So that definitely does make sense. I get that.
Yeah.
So with the success of season 1 and the growing potential of the Premier Boys podcast, look out for episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3 coming soon.
Are there any other shows we can look forward to under the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Media banner?
Not at the moment. Other than we are bringing back YPG TV soon. So other than that, nothing at the moment. Not yet. At least not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
So getting past that, we're gonna switch to this. Season 2's here. We got the first episode. I'm the guest host of this one. You're interviewing. What can we look forward to in season 2?
Well, I'll bring it back. The Mr. Gentleman Fact Quote of the Day. So that's gonna be every time I have a main event episode, like an interview or a discussion, quote of the day will be happening. More special guests. I try to bring a bigger name special guests to the show. I'm working on 2 right now.
Okay.
I can't announce it, but if it happens, y'all would know.
Bigger is better, man.
You ain't know.
Bigger is better.
And basically open up more. I usually give y'all more of me and open up a lot more.
All right, I gotta ask this for me personally, because this is one of the favorite parts I've seen in season 1. And it's always good for other people to hear as well. Will we get more music countdowns in season 2?
Yes. Here's the thing. The countdown thing is gonna be every 2 each season. So on season 1 you have episode 9 and episode 18. You have a countdown show. So season 2 y'all gonna have one on episode 29, episode 39. Okay. And then like basically each season gonna be 2 each season, basically.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
And then once I get to like a milestone episode 100, I'm gonna combine all the songs for each season and make a big countdown show. So that's
Nice. That's not bad. That's actually a good look. I'm actually looking forward to the music countdown. It's pretty dope.
You know. So look out for episode 29. That would be the next countdown for each song. All the songs I'll be playing for from now until episode 28.
Okay. All right. So, touching on episode 3 of the Premier Boy podcast, which is coming out really soon. We're talking about love, and we're talking about, relationships and things of that nature, and these are really like big topics to discuss, especially now in this era. So not to get personal in there, but do you have someone special you like to shout out or let them know how you feel about them, since we're talking about feelings on the Premier Boys podcast, episode 3?
Everybody that know me know that I don't talk about my love life like that, but somebody do got my attention, so I'm pretty sure she listens to the show, so she listening. I'm thinking about you.
You better be listening to this episode in particular, all right? This man here is thinking about you, all right? Real talk.
You ain't know.
All right? Listen to this episode. So, any words of wisdom you want to drop on your fan base before we head on out?
You ain't know. Each episode, I act the person of that question all the time. So for me, I'll never give up. Stay focused. Stay ambitious. If you want something to go out there and get it, just keep doing your thing. Don't give up hope. Stay focused. Stay positive. Yeah.
Ken the Gentleman, co-founder of YPG, founder of Mr Gentleman Lifestyle Media, promoter, actor. Thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you for doing this on my. Show.
Guest host, I gotta tell you first. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming on.
No, I appreciate it. Mr. Aaron saying you can check him out on the Premier Boy podcast.
Yep.
It's out now with Mr. Aaron saying DJ Retro. Also, we got to catch him on the Survivor Series episode coming up soon.
Yep.
Survivor Series.
Catch me on that. We got to talk about Survivor Series, man.
Yeah,
hopefully, you'll end like hell in the cell.
Yeah. Oh, no, chill. Once again, thank you for doing this, man. I appreciate it, and we'll be right back.
All right.